for. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit desisdance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's desisdance.com.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
From Rock Springs High School, it's Star Valley basketball on the SVI Sports Network. SVI Media and Swift 98, Duke Dance and Dal Erickson here with you as the Braves take on the Tigers in what should be a good one. Both these teams are currently in the driver's seat in their respective quads. Star Valley 3-0 in the Southwest, Rock Springs 3-0 inside the Northwest. And here they go inside Rock Springs High School. Duke Dance and Dal Erickson with you. Now let's take a look at your Crimson Corner with the help of the University of Wyoming.
This is some wrestling results from last night. The Lady Braves defeating Green River 36-9. The Braves defeating the Wolves 40-28. Basketball, the Lady Braves just won that one 44-30 to win their 5th in a row. And both of these squads heading back to Afton tomorrow. Star Valley High School, they'll be hosting Green River. Varsity tip-off times at 4:30 and 6. Indoor track competed at the Olympic Oval today in Kearns. That's a look at your Crimson Corner, brought to you by the University of Wyoming.
Find your reason to be a cowboy at uwyo.edu. And now the roundup with the help of Sunrise Engineering.
Thunder Basin at South, Campbell County at Central today, Sheridan at East. Kelly Walsh is at Evanston. I'm interested in that one. Also Riverton at Natrona County. That's going to be an interesting one as well. Cody is at Mountain View. Kemmer at Shoshone. That one was postponed due to travel conditions as pertaining to the weather. So stay tuned for that one. And then number 3, Cokeville is at Saratoga. That's a look at your Sunrise Engineering Roundup.
Creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. That's sunrise-eng.com. Let's recap the rivalry between Star Valley and Rock Springs with Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
This rivalry overall is as tight as Santa's pants after Christmas. It's 41-40 with Star Valley leading it. In Rock Springs, the Tigers lead at 23-12. The last time these two teams met, it was a Braves victory in Afton, 70-51. That was in 2024. That's a look at your rivalry, brought to you by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Bringing Earth's resources to life. Visit simplot.com. Let's get Coach Shumway's thoughts on the matchup between the Braves and the Tigers. Millie Kazare had the chance to catch up with Coach Shumway, and here's the Miles CPA courtside report. Millie.
Shumway is feeling good about tonight's game against Rock Springs. They're pretty good. It's going to be a tough game, and we've got to be ready to play, he said. He's hoping the Braves will keep their heads in the game and stay focused specifically on defense. He's expecting the tempo to go pretty fast tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Millie Kazare with the Miles CPA courtside report. How about the Records Watch with Star Valley Disposal?
This is the 82nd meeting between these two programs, and my research dating back to 1951. Looking at some of the more recent trends, the Braves have actually won the last 6. The last Tiger win against Star Valley was on this court, but you got to go clear back to 2013. So some things to watch tonight. Your Records Watch from Star Valley Disposal.
Residential, commercial, construction, and septic services. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com. What do the Braves do to get a road win against a good, high-scoring Rock Springs Tiger team? Here's your keys to the game, presented by Assist to Sell.
Well, just like the girls' game, they got a standout scorer, Sam Lionberger. Got to limit his share. The Lions share tonight over 18 a game. And watching him score, he can score from all 3 levels. Got to watch out for him. Defense needs to try and hold the Tigers to 50 or less tonight. They themselves need to find their range from the 3-point line and then spread it out. That's scoring and court-wise. Did a good job of that last Friday in Jackson. See if they can continue that here in Rock Springs. It's a look at your Assist to Sell keys to the game.
Local agents Ashley Cranny and Mandy Jack have the keys to your next home. Visit AssistToSellStarValley.com. That is AssistToSellStarValley.com to put the wraps on the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off Star Valley and the Rock Springs Tigers. These Tigers are 3rd in the 4A class, averaging 63 points per game. They are the #1 rebounding team in the 4A class, and that's how they've been winning games, scoring on second chance opportunities. So Braves, as you mentioned, those keys to the game, we're going to have to really watch those coming into this one. Let's see if we'll have the national anthem. We did have the anthem ahead of the girls' game, so it's always You never know
Yeah,
when
you're
you're on the
never quite sure.
road.
Just to kind of fill out what you're saying about the Tigers, Sam Lyonsberger, but you also got Boston James. He leads his team in rebounding. And then Andrew Moneyhunt leads the team in three-point percentage.
Let's send it down to the courts. Well, yeah, there it is. All right. We are going to have the anthem presented in the broadcast with the help of Hastings Ace Hardware.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's meet today's players with the help of Mountain Star Products. Mountain Star Products, excavation, road building, gravel, sand, and more.
I'm Will Linford, son of Sam and Lisa Linford. I'm a junior from Wyoming.
Cooper Lancaster, son of Aaron and Anna Lancaster, Jr., Sweet Wyoming.
Bryson Neal, son of David and Jennifer McGee and Justin Neal, Senior, Afton, Wyoming.
Smith McClure, son of Brian and Sarah McClure, Senior, Afton, Wyoming.
Dylan Shumway, son of Matt and Emily Shumway, Jr., Afton, Wyoming.
Dayton Schwab, son of Dana Marie Schwab, Afton, Senior. Zach Thompson, son of Kenny and Ginger Thompson. I'm a junior, Star Valley Ranch, Wyoming.
I'm Tate Lawson, son of Heath and Heidi Lawson, Jr., Afton, Wyoming.
Cooper Big Country Lawson, son of Heath and Heidi Lawson, I'm a senior. I play center, Afton, Wyoming.
Zane Hedges, son of Preston Logan Hedges, Senior, the Sweet Wyoming.
Starting lineups being announced here at Rock Springs High School. First for the visiting Star Valley Braves.
Braves wearing their road alternate unis, the golds, with the Curse of the Valley on them. Starting lineup tonight is what Coach Shumway has done most of the year. Number 0, Will Linford. Number 5, Dylan Shumway. You've also got Zane Hedges, number 44. Number 2, Cooper Lancaster. And rounding out the starting 5 is also number 3, Bryson Neal. The Braves are coached tonight by Coach Matt Shumway, assisted by Aaron Lancaster, as well as Mark and Ben Hale.
Rock Springs Tigers, Coach Lennon Spence counters with 0, Sam Lyonberger. Number 2, Siobhan Thomas. Number 3, Andrew Moneyhan. And number 10, Boston James. And number 33, Sam Eddy, the top rebounding team of the 4A class and the third best offense at 62.8 points per game. Star Valley's defense, second best in 4A, allowing just 50. So a clash of the best defense against one of the top offenses in the 4A class.
The 3 guys really to keep your eye on if you're a Star Valley fan is Lyonberger, number 0, Moneyhunt, number 3, and James, number 10 for the Tigers.
Linford gets the opening tip, and we're underway. Star Valley with the basketball, as Dow mentioned, wearing the Valley across the chest on the green unis. Work it to Shumway, right side wing, up to Linford, top of the key. Defense is there as Rock Springs now. Bryson, quick jump to the rim, faked right, drove in left on the angle, fouled into the line for 2.
Really decisive drive there for Bryson. It opened up. He went hard to the rim. Draws a foul on Sam Lyonberger. We'll see if that has any adverse impact on the rest of the game, but you typically don't want your leading scorer to pick up a foul 20 seconds in. Free throw is good for Neal.
He'll get one more from the Riverside Dental free throw line. Still 7:39 remaining in the opening period. And the second, too strong, no good. Linford fights for the rebound. Ball squirts loose on the court, and we'll have a jump ball call as Lionberger went down to get it. Possession arrow does favor the Tigers.
Got to appreciate the hustle, though. Will Linford and also Bryson Neal getting in there. At least flips that arrow, and now here come the Tigers.
First possession of the game for the home Rock Springs. Screen set for Thomas. Up top is Lionberger. Back to the backboard. Fakes a handoff and now works it left. Sets a screen. Thomas, three, good. Savon Thomas hits it on the left wing. Gives the Tigers the lead up 3-1.
Thomas hasn't shot a lot of threes, but he's got a good percentage. Hits 35% of them.
Braves on the other end. Neal works to Cooper. He fakes right, drives left to the rim, kicks it out. Neal back to Lancaster in the corner. Wants to drive, shoulder down, spins on the post, needs an outlet. Goes to Hedges. He'll have it. Man down, open shot, missed it on the rim. Fight for the board into the hands of Thomas for the Tigers. Rock Springs basketball on the other end. Can't get up the shot in transition. Lionberger, now he'll pull the trigger on the three and hit it. And the Tigers open it up with 2 threes and lead it 6-1.
As a team, this Tiger team only shoots 28%, but Lionberger at 43%, 35% for Thomas.
Lancaster steps on the out-of-bounds line and turns it over for the Braves. So a good start for Star Valley getting to the line, but since then it's been all Rock Springs.
Couple of made threes. That's got to help your confidence here on the home court.
6:28 to go. Tiger basketball. Up top is Eddie. Works around a screen. Hands off to James on the weave. Works it down low. Shot fake. Reverse and stripped away by Neal. Loose ball picked up by the Tigers. They'll work it outside again. Left to James. Takes the three corner. Bouncing on the rim. Hit the top of the backboard. And not out of bounds. But down to Hedges for the rebound. Zane sets up the half-court offense. Bryson for three. Good. A swish for Neal. And a Wyoming Army National Guard triple to make it a 2-point game.
That's his spot. He likes that near side angle from three.
6-4 now. Tigers with the lead on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. It is Rock Springs basketball. Eddie holds it up high above the right elbow. Hands off to Moneyhunt. That's actually Thomas. He'll step back. Crosses over, Hedges stays with him, spins, kicks out, Moneyhunt with it. He'll step back and redirect the offense. Screen set, drives, jumper below the elbow, and it was blocked by Lancaster, deflected into the hands of Hedges. Quick to the Shumway, transition three, off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by Rock Springs, but coming down on the line and stays with Star Valley. Braves basketball, 5:18 to go in the first, 2-point game.
There's that last sequence. You can see Cooper gets a finger on that ball.
Hedges, inbound Shumway, open three, right wing, good. Off the screen on the inbound. A Wyoming Army National Guard three ball. The Braves answer 2 threes with 2 of their own, and they take a 7-6 lead.
I don't know if it's true, but it seems true. I think Dylan Shumway likes to shoot in front of the opposing student section.
Lionberger drives hard, and he's fouled.
Lionberger's not just tall and athletic. He's pretty thick. He's probably about 200 pounds, and he's got a lot of talent and a lot of things going his way. And he's a handful, and you've seen that with his scoring average. But right there, kind of barrels his way in and gets himself to the line.
Free throw is good to tie it up at 7 apiece in Rock Springs. 5:02 to go in the first period.
Foul win against Lancaster. Lionberger on the season. 61% from the line, and that one does not drop for him, though.
Hung on the rim. Bryson Neal on the rebound for the Braves. Lancaster left side. Shumway deep three. They've been an early heat check that's no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. They quickly go to Lionberger, and a foul for behind as Lionberger went up strong. Bryson will get the whistle with 4:49 to go in the first.
If you're the Braves, I don't think you can afford to get beat back with this Tiger team. Not only is that what they like to do, I think they feed off of it. This time they commit the foul to force him to the line, but the Braves found themselves out of position. Free throw is good for Lionberger. He's got 5 points early on and shooting one more.
Makes it 8-7. Second one makes it 9-7 as they both drop. Lead back to the Tigers on their home court. 4:49 to play in the opening period. Shumway across the timeline. Left to Neal. Up top Lancaster. Right side Shumway. Quickly down Linford. One-on-one. Double team. Spins to the rim. Off the square and in to tie things back up at 9.
During this 5-game win streak, we've seen that for the Braves. They kind of make a couple of conscious efforts to get it to Will down low and kind of gets him involved. I like it.
Eddie, drive, shot, too strong, no good. Shumway rebound. Star Valley basketball, chance to retake the lead. Hedges in transition, hesitates, drives, strong to the rim, scoops it up and in. Zane for 2 and the lead back to the Braves. Little 4-0 run for Star Valley to make it 11-9.
4 different players have scored for the Braves. That's a good sign.
Lineberger on the perimeter, kneeled on him, pulls up the 3. Too strong, no good. Bryson on the rebound, wants to run with it. One-on-one on the other end, goes to the rim, strong up, too strong, no good. It's a rebound for Linford. Shot no good on the putback, but he's fouled.
Bryson is going to look back. Here's that last sequence where Zane lays it up and in. On that drive, Bryson had a chance to get the layup. It's kind of affected. He didn't get the glass contact he wanted. But Will Linford is there, and that's a very friendly stop and drop for Will Linford on that free throw. Coming in is going to be Smith McClure.
One more from the free throw line for Will Linford. 2 team fouls apiece, 3:56 remaining in the opening period. Star Valley leads by 3. The second free throw no good. Rebounded by James. Tiger basketball across the half court. And off to Lineberger. Double team top of the key. Now Lancaster on him with the pass right side to James. Nothing for him. Thomas, corner. Hedges is on him defensively. Forces the pass up top to reset the offense in the circle. Here's a screenplay for Moneyhun. Picks it up. And back up top to Lineberger. In the lane. Dribble. James. Shot. Good. 12-11 now, 3:25 to go in the first.
About an open 8-footer there for Boston James.
Shumway passes to Hedges. Halfway outside the circle, now takes a few dribbles and works it back to Shumway right. McClure above the corner on the right. Continuing to pass around the arc. Linford directs traffic, finds Shumway. Strong move to the rim, leads into the contact, missed it off the square. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Star Valley. He's trying to get Purvis on the contact and just couldn't quite connect.
And Arrington Purvis, he is a big kid. Dylan trying to jump into him. Definitely contact, but I think Dylan initiated it, which is why the officials said, nah, we're not going to call that.
Still 12-11 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard, a 1-point lead. Here's a dribble drive, right post, shot good. Strong take for Savon Thomas for 2 to retake the lead for the Tigers.
He's had a couple of nice looking drives. He's got 5 points.
2:40 to play in the first. 13-12 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Hedges on the outside, bounce to Linford, double teamed and fouled by James. Or no, they'll call that on Star Valley.
Oh, they're calling a travel. Wow,
Comes with 2:33 to play in the first period. So still 2 team fouls apiece, 13-12 on the scoreboard. Tigers on top with the ball. Moneyhun. James drives, pull up in the lane again, off the back iron this time. Nobody done there but the gold jerseys of Star Valley Country with the rebound. Drive, Shumway, kick out corner 3, no good. Rebounded by Purvis. Tigers have it in transition. A deep pass to Moneyhun, and he cannot climb the ladder to get it. Sails over his head and out of bounds.
he was out in front of the Star Valley transition, but yeah, that one was way over his head. He'd have needed a ladder.
Star Valley will slow down the tempo a little bit as Lancaster trots across the timeline, works it over to Zane Hedges. Outside the circle to Shumway, right to Cooper, thought about the 3, has a screen from Country, pick and roll down the lane, Country in the paint, hung on the rim but no good. Rebounded by Lineberger. Rock Springs basketball still with the 1-point advantage. Work it left, Purvis, corner 3, too strong, no good. Hedges on the board, wants to run with it. In transition, Lancaster 3, left wing, off the mark, no. And Lawson tips the rebound to Hedges, who goes up strong but missed it, has another rebound, has to clear it back out, works it to Shumway, ball tipped but recollect. Shumway, Lancaster on the elbow, down the post, off the square and in, that time for Cooper Lancaster to retake the lead for the Braves.
That's a pretty fun battle with Lineberger and Cooper Lancaster so far.
Here's James. Drives in the lane, this time kick out. Thomas 3, rimmed out, no good. Rebounded by Shumway on the run. Defense is there, so Shumway stops, goes to Lawson, drives, kick out Lancaster, angle, double team, can't get to the rim, kicks it back out to the left. McClure 3, corner, no. Loose ball rebound, picked up by Thomas on the run. Tigers on the other end. Drive and down the lane, and the pass is stolen by Shumway. So Star Valley has it back the other direction. Here's Lancaster, hesitates to the right elbow, pull up jumper, swish. Cooper another 2 with 43 seconds remaining in the first period.
The death of the mid-range jumper has been greatly exaggerated. That's a nice example of it there. 4 points for Cooper.
Tigers spread the offense, and we'll try and go for the last shot of the period. Purvis on the left side wing deep, 28 seconds. Tigers trail by 3. Baseline drive. Money Hunt can't get to the rim. Kick out to Lineberger. Three's off the mark. Rebounded by Shumway. Braves with 18 seconds. Shumway at half court slows things down, and he'll call play. Now the Star Valley Braves have a chance to score at the end of the period.
How about Shumway with 3 rebounds in this quarter?
Lancaster, shake and bake, drives, stops, retreats back outside. Hands off to Shumway. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Screen set. Shumway, 3 at the buzzer. Too strong, no good off the back rim. And that will take us to the end of one. And a good one so far. Star Valley 16, Rock Springs 13 on the SBI Sports Network.
1 in 5 people in our community don't know where their next meal will come from. And sadly, many of those affected with hunger are children. The Afton Food Pantry is open every week to make sure no one goes to bed on an empty belly.
Your donation makes a difference.
Your donation makes a difference. Come make a difference at the Afton Food Pantry.
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member NCUA.
That feeling you get when you realize your realtor not only sold your property, but saved you thousands of dollars at closing. Yeah, Assist to Sell the Realty team understands. Call Ashley Cranny or Mandy Jack today for a free market analysis.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
It's been what we expected so far. Braves with the ball and a 3-point lead to start the second.
Roman Erickson on the court to start this quarter as well. Also number 10.
Here's the drive by Lancaster. Flick to Lawson in the key for 2. And I heard that Dayton Schwab might make an appearance, and he is coming off the knee injury. I was told that he might get some limited minutes, and there is number 10 today.
And I was like, who's 10? Oh, it's Dayton. That's about what I was doing there.
First minutes of the season. He had that knee injury during the football year that ended his football season early. And he's back. Does have a sleeve on his right leg.
Which, as you know, is all you need.
Yep. So it is Rock Springs basketball. Dribble drive and a strong take for Sam Eddy to the rim for 2.
Eddie and Purvis are some big kids. That time, Eddie using some athleticism as well and gets himself to the hoop.
Here's Schwab handling the dribble across the half court.
Dayton did some nice things for the Braves last year, so it's kind of a blow that he suffered an injury. You weren't sure he was going to be able to play at all.
Here's a steal by Eddie to the rim. Dayton's there, forces a tough shot, but he blows by, and Eddie puts it in for 2. It's a 1-point game, 18-17 Star Valley. Schwab hesitates across the half court line. Slow things down to Lancaster. Just over a minute into the second period. Lancaster has a screen up top, hops to the rim. They wave off the shot. It was good, but call a foul on the floor to stop the clock at 6:37 in the second.
I believe they're going to get Arrington Purvis for this one. First personal, first team foul of the quarter. Smith McClure will have a seat, and back in is Bryson Neal.
So Lancaster, Neild, Schwab, Lawson, and Erickson on the floor for the Braves right now. Lancaster down to Erickson, lost the ball, collects it, free throw line, drives the post, tries to lean into it, but kicks it out, and Star Valley still has it. Here's Schwab, drives, nice bounce pass down to Lawson, and Country scores, but a beautiful assist from Dayton.
Welcome to the lineup, Dayton Schwab.
In the box score for the first time of the season, Star Valley by 3.
And a couple of baskets here for Big Country off the bench.
Rock Springs at the free throw line from James. Kicks it out to Purvis. No shot. Ball loose. Picked up by Schwab. He'll have it on the run. 3-on-3 on the other end. Works Lancaster. Transition 3 off the rim. No good. Fight for the rebound, and it will be Rock Springs. Now they have Eddie alone. Look out. Oh, he missed the dunk. The ball slipped out of his hands, and it's picked up by Erickson, who was then fouled.
And that is the age-old question. If you can throw it down, great. It's a great source of intimidation. If you miss it, you've given up 2 points. And in this case, 2 points, and then the Tigers commit a foul. It's actually Lionberger's second as Roman Erickson tracked down that loose ball. So that could be a key moment in this game. We'll have to see what impact it might have.
Lionberger actually has a seat after picking up the foul. Here's Hedges back into the game. Drives the post, strong to the rim. No, but he's fouled. Star Valley by 3, 20-17, 5:37 to go. And on the third Rock Springs team foul, Zane Hedges to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Boston James going to pick up his third team foul on the Tigers here with 5:37 to go. The Braves have not been whistled for a team foul as of yet. Hedges to the line for the first time tonight, and it's good. Zane with 3 points. Braves right now are 3 of 5 from the line.
One more to go with 5:37 to go in the second. Free throw is off the rim, no good. Tiger rebound. Hilton pulls it in. Outlets to Cortez across the half court. He'll set up the offense. 5:28 to go in the second period. Star Valley leading by 4. It's actually the largest lead of the game, and it's a drive by Hilton that's shut down. At least he missed it. Rebounded by Star Valley. Kneeled on the board. Finds Hedges to Lawson. Country to the rim. Missed it. Fights for the rebound. Loose in the backcourt. Picked up by Shumway. Star Valley still has it. Shumway drives. Scoop shot. Rolls the inside rim and no good. Ball rebounded by Rock Springs. Poked loose by Erickson, but recollected by the Tigers. Here's Cortez in the front court. He lost the ball. Picked up by Erickson. Transition, and he'll lay it up and in. 2 off the steal for Erickson. 23-17.
Kick ball there from Roman. Sorry, I'm an old man. Here's that last sequence on the Fall River Propane replay. Roman Erickson with the finish in the layup. I grew up with a lot of Star Valley coaches where basically layups were king, and if you missed a dunk, you probably didn't see the court for the rest of the game.
Star Valley jumps into a half-court defense. Rock Springs breaks the pressure. Cortez drives, hops into the lane. Back to the backboard, pass out to James. He hops into the lane, pulls up the jumper. That's good. We've seen Boston James do that a few times. That's his spot. He likes to jump into the paint and pull up the J for 2. Here's a full timeout taken by Coach Spence of Rock Springs. 23-19 Braves on the SBI Sports Network.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand, then fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
You're watching Star Valley High School basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
After the Tiger timeout, it's Star Valley basketball. Hedges, Shumway, Erickson, Neild, and Linford subs into the game. Those 5 on the court right now.
That jumper from Boston James, his second. He is the Tigers' second leading scorer.
Shumway drives, kick out, Neild, 3, good for Bryson. A Wyoming Army National Guard triple to give Star Valley a 7-point lead. The largest of the game. Tigers double teamed in the front court corner, in trouble. Jump ball call. Zane Hedges there to tie things up. Arrow favors the Tigers.
Bryson now 7 points. There you can see the other angle. And the assist from Shumway. Dillon is having a nice game outside of his offense. 4 rebounds. He's got a couple of assists.
Tigers pass out of a double team. Here's a feed into the corner. 3 is open for Hilton. Rattled it in the corner. There's the answer from Hilton to make it 4-point difference again. 26-22, the Valley on top. Star Valley drives to the elbow. Erickson bounces to Shumway baseline. Dribbles up top. Feed to Hedges. Drives the post. Dumps to Linford. Swatted it out. It was stripped on his way up and out of bounds. Stays with Star Valley.
I was going to say on that last sequence, you can see the three-pointer made with Lionberger on the bench. The Tigers need these guys to step up, and they've done so. Here you can see that triple in the corner.
Star Valley inbounds, working the outside immediately to Shumway. Corner three right, off the rim, no. Ball tipped loose out of bounds off of Linford. Goes to Rock Springs. James to inbound on the baseline.
Dylan can be a little streaky out there, 1 of 5 here in the early going.
Here's a bounce pass to the right side for the Tigers. Quickly around the arc and now back up top to reset. James passed on a 3, double teamed, works to Money Hunt, nothing there for him. Tigers continue around the perimeter. On the elbow, turnaround James, kick out, Money Hunt 3, airballed it too strong, Nealed on the backside, rebound. Hedges quickly across half court, feeds left to Lancaster, goes baseline, double teamed under the rim, kick out, open, Shumway 3, yes! A Wyoming Army National Guard triple from the right corner, and it's 29-22.
The last few of Dylan's have been kind of rushed. That time he had some extra time, got his feet under him, he was calm, knocks it down.
Collision at half court. Hedges went down kind of hard and awkward. He pops back up. There's going to be a foul called on the floor. Will be against Star Valley with 2:55 before halftime.
They're going to get Shumway for that one. That's his first team foul.
Inbounding is Maddox Valdez here for the Tigers.
I think students must have brought squeaky toys tonight.
Oh. Here's Rock Springs, Valdez, Thomas. Right side Money Hunt. Clock rolls to 2:38. Cross court way over the head of Thomas and out of bounds.
Just my 2 cents here on possession like this, Duke. I'd like to see the Braves maybe go with Cooper. Lancaster, Lionberger was kind of patrolling the paint, making that drive to the hoop a little more difficult. He's out of the game now. Maybe Cooper's got some room to work.
Lancaster spins, and they do just that. Shot fake. Defense goes up. Blocked, though, on the putback. And it's to the hands of Money Hunt on the rebound. Out in front to Thomas. Euro and in for 2.
Thomas has made all 3 of his shots. He's got 7 points.
Down to a 5-point game. Hedges to Lancaster. 2:08 to go before halftime. A little more life from the Rock Springs student section now. Hedges, left, Lancaster drives on the angle to the paint, double teamed and travels. He'll turn it over in the lane and 1:57 to go before halftime.
There's that last sequence. Thomas finishing with the nice Euro step around Shumway. That's a pretty move from Thomas.
Sivan has it in the backcourt now. Star Valley in a half-court trap defensively. Break it to the rim, shot no good. Missed by James, rebounded by Star Valley. Hedges across half court, drives to the right post, kick out. Neal wants another one, give him another one. That one was a net whipper, and it's 32-24, Braves by 8.
Bryson 3 for 3 from downtown. He's gotten 10 points in the game.
Another Wyoming Army National Guard triple. Star Valley with the lead, 32-24. Down low is Eddie, kick out, James, 3, no but fouled. Will Linford on the contact call. And this will be 3 free throws from the Riverside Dental free throw line for Boston James.
On the season. That's not who you want if you're the Braves. Boston James leads the Tigers in free throws made and attempted by a lot. He's attempted almost 20 more than anybody else on the team. Shoots 68%.
He'll get 3 of them here. The first one is good. Texting and driving, no good. Texting and driving, there really is no and. Whiteout reminds you, if you're texting, you're not driving. It's either texting or driving.
That one is good. James now 5 points. Arrington Purvis comes back in. Boy, Purvis and Eddie, those kids aren't on the football team. They need to go talk to them. They are some big athletic kids.
Here's the third for Boston James. Good on that one. Free throws make it 32-26. Minute 20 before halftime. Star Valley with the lead and the basketball. Cooper Lancaster across the timeline in the front court. Linford on the elbow. Handoff. Neal. Another one. That one's too strong. His first miss from outside. Rebound loose on the court. Tigers have it. Down low out of bounds. Almost saved by Linford, but will be off of Rock Springs. Oh, the official comes in and says...
Yeah, they're going to overrule it.
One official says the other way.
Coach Shumway doesn't like that, so he's going to get in the ear of Mr. Quinney, and they'll talk about it.
Coach Spence initially was pretty hot, and then Shumway got hot when they changed the call. But it is Rock Springs basketball. Tigers on the outside. Feed down to Eddie. Turn around to the baseline, no good. Hedges with the rebound. Outlet to Lancaster on the run. Sidestep shot, no, but a foul. They'll get Arrington Purvis on the whistle as he was coming in from the opposite side of the rim and made the contact on Coop.
Tigers just a little slow in transition that time. Boston James is going to pick up his second. So the leading scorers for the Tigers, Lionberger's been sitting for a while. Now James has 2. There's less than a minute left in the half. Lancaster's free throw is good.
He'll have one more from the Riverside Dental free throw line. 48.5 seconds remains in the second period. 33-26, Star Valley on top. Lancaster missed that one. Purvis on the board, Tiger basketball. Rock Springs across the timeline with Moneyhen. Bounce pass right to Thomas. Shumway's on him on the perimeter. Lost the dribble, recollected, spins in a screen set. Double team top of the key.
That screen game from Eddie, you got to watch out because he will put you on the floor.
Eddie down low to Purvis, and the pass is too much, and Purvis can't handle it. Lost it out of bounds.
The Braves have done a really good job of fighting over and under that screen from Sam Eddy because, yeah, he is a wall. I wonder if at some point, I haven't seen him commit an offensive foul, but I wonder if at some point that's going to happen in this game.
20 seconds before halftime. Star Valley basketball up by 7. Neal makes a move down the rim or down the lane, and good. The lane was wide open. Bryson saw it, and he took it to the rim for 2. Here's going to be a foul on Star Valley with just 6.2 seconds to go before half.
Cooper Lancaster, they're going to call that on Shumway. Well, Lancaster was like, I can't believe you called the foul on me. And they're like, well, they didn't. They called it on Dylan Shumway.
Dayton Schwab will sub back into the game for these last 6.2 to go before halftime. Braves lead at 35-26. Tigers have the basketball. Inbound backcourt to Moneyhunt. Clock rolling at 4. Moneyhunt at half court. Works it to Purvis. 3 at the buzzer. Good! The big boy, Arrington Purvis. Hits it as time expires, and he sprints into the locker room after the big shot. So it's 35-29, a 6-point Star Valley advantage with the Star Valley Health Halftime Show coming your way next on the SVI Sports Network.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
Everyday life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress? Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice, it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has. Intramurals are always fun in my opinion.
I like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
Halftime coverage is made possible by Star Valley Health, supporting individuals, families, and our community in achieving their best health. Visit starvalleyhealth.org.
Fun first half as expected between the Star Valley Braves and the Rock Springs Tigers in Sweetwater County tonight. And at the half, the Braves with a 6-point lead of 35-29. And a lot of back and forth, Al. I think it was probably a little bit of foul trouble by Rock Springs that caught him in the first half.
Well, yeah, Lionberger, he basically missed the majority of that second quarter, so that was huge. I'll tell you what, some nice momentum though. Arrington Purvis hits that three. It's not an anomaly. He doesn't make a lot of them, but that was his 7th made three. But man, there's a huge difference between going into the locker room down 9 and then going in down 6, and you've got a little bit of momentum. So that's a big shot from Purvis.
Absolutely, it's fun to watch him just sprint right to the locker room.
I would have been like, of course I'm making that thing.
It's your halftime battle stats as we dig into that score, presented by Battlesome Brothers Flooring. Carpet One, floor at home.
Well, Lionberger had those 6 early points, but then picked up that second foul and had a CD. It was on the bench for a good chunk of that half, so he's finished. He has the half with 6. Savon Thomas leading the Tigers right now with 7 points. 6 points for Boston James, 4 points for Sam Eddy, 3 points apiece for Hilton and Purvis. The Braves with a slight rebound advantage, 15-11 in that first half. The Tigers going 4 of 10 from the three-point line, which is a bit above average. They shoot 28% on the season, so they're at 40% in that first half. 5 of 7 from the free throw line for 71%. The Braves got a huge first half for Bryson Neal, 12 points. Bryson hit his first 3 three-pointers. He had a couple other baskets as well and some free throws. He ends up with 12 in that first half to go with 3 rebounds. 6 points, 4 rebounds for Dylan Shumway, 5 points, 3 assists for Cooper Lancaster, 4 for Cooper Lawson, 3 for Zane Hedges, 3 for Will Linford, and 2 for Roman Erickson. The Braves go 5 of 13 from 3, that's 39%, and 4 of 8 from the line at 50%. So this game basically has been kind of what we thought, dude, kind of up and down. And I expect a great finish here between these two teams. Let's look at your stats here at the half from Battlesome Brothers.
Find them just south of the Arch in Afton, where you'll find quality, price, and service. That is Battlesome Brothers Flooring. Now let's see if we can give away a gift certificate courtesy of Swirl in downtown Afton and Star of 89. First correct answer will win the gift certificate. Chime in with the phone number 203-4637.
Gonna test your memory a little bit tonight. The question tonight is, in Star Valley's last loss in Rock Springs in 2013, 2 different Braves scored 11 points to lead the team. Name either one. 307-203-4637. The first correct answer wins themselves a gift certificate to Star of 89.
Takes it in as we are at the half. Braves lead by 6, 35-29 in the Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SBI Sports Network.
For the last 40 years, my goal was to move to a place like this. And so now I moved here. I couldn't really do much of anything.
He's relatively young for hip arthritis and was limited significantly because of the pain. We decided that the best course would be proceeding with a hip replacement.
It was easy. It was just, I know it sounds strange, right, when you know what they do. One of the greatest things about moving to Star Valley has been Dr. Linford and Mountain West Orthopedic.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SBI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming. The only stop you need for all your banking needs.
Bill Neeb, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personal. I can call down to Thane, we're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
This is Braves basketball and the Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SVI Sports Network.
Star Valley Health, where your care is their top priority. Learn more at starvalleyhealth.org. That is starvalleyhealth.org. Now let's take a look at your keys to the game here at the half, presented by Assist to Sell.
Well, key number one was limit the Lions' share. We're talking about Sam Lionberger. He had those 2 early fouls, kind of limited himself in that first half. Due to that, he had 6. He's averaging over 18 a game. So that's going to be one of the keys to watch here in the second half. Defense hold 50 or less. The Tigers a little ahead of that average at 29 points here at the break. Find the range. I'm talking 3-point range. Braves shooting 39% in that first half. Can't be too mad about that. And then spread it out. I was talking the court and the scoring. Braves doing that as well. And they had a pretty good first half there, leading by 9 into the final possession of the first half and settling for a lead of 6 here at the break.
That's a look at your halftime keys to the game, presented by Assist to Sell. Local agents Ashley Cranny and Mandy Jack have the keys to your next home. Visit Assist to Sell, StarValley.com. We do have Millie Kazare down courtside. She had the chance to get the thoughts of Coach Matt Shumway on this first half. Millie, take it away.
Yeah, guys, I'm down here on the court side. Coach did say he was a bit frustrated with how the first quarter ended. He said the team needs to do better at communicating. He's in the locker room telling the boys they need to work on fixing those mistakes that keep hurting the Braves and to keep working together as a team. However, he was happy with the easy shots the boys are making, and he hopes they can keep it up. Back to you.
Thank you, Millie Kazare, with the Miles CPA courtside report. That's Miles CPA in Afton and Alpine. Get your best tax result with the help of Miles CPA. Now let's see if we have a winner of that halftime trivia from Swirl in downtown Afton.
Well, our question tonight was in Star Valley's last loss in Rock Springs in 2013. 2 different Braves scored 11 points to lead the team. Name either one. We do have a winner. Those 2 players for the Braves, Cole Critchfield and Trace Hatterley. Those are the 2 names. And Duke, we did have a winner.
We did
on that trivia question.
The first correct answer was a Cole Critchfield response. Phone number ends in 1480. 1480. Congratulations, you won the halftime trivia. You can pick up your certificate anytime from SBI next week.
So here's what's kind of interesting about that, Duke. The coach of the Tigers tonight was on that team for the Tigers. That's how long that's been. It's been a little while. I know Cole's an old man. He's got 2 kids.
Good nugget.
I don't know about Hatterley, but I'm just saying it's just kind of crazy how life will just fly right on past you.
That's it for the Star Valley Health halftime show. Find them online at starvalleyhealth.org. It is going to be Star Valley basketball to open up the second half of play to start the third period. Braves leading it by 6, 35-29.
That's Coach Lennon Spence. Sorry, didn't want to just leave it out there, but Coach Spence got a pretty good team going this year. Man, you look at this Rock Springs team, there's a lot of potential as this season keeps going. They're going to be a team to watch for sure.
Well, as mentioned, they're the 3rd best offense in 4A. Star Valley the 2nd best defense. And so that's been the battle. And so far, Star Valley with the upper hand, up by 6 to open up this half. Here's Nield. Rock Springs pressuring heavy on the outside. Lancaster has it in the front court. Cooper makes a move, drives the post, shot fake, puts it up off the square. Good, falling down. And 2 for Cooper in the paint.
That was kind of a circus shot. I think he was actually trying to draw contact. They didn't give him the call, but he made the basket anyway.
So it's now 37-29. Rock Springs on the other end for the Tigers. With the handle is Money Hunt.
Maybe that cancels out 2/3 of that 3-pointer right before the half.
Lionberger sat most of the second period with 2 fouls. He's in the game. Hands off to James from the free throw line. Dumps it off down low to Money Hunt, and he can't connect. Rebounded by Hedges, and down the court come the Star Valley Braves.
Rebound number 6 for Zane.
Hedges works to Lancaster. Dumps it down to Linford. Back to Lancaster. Shot no, but Linford is there. Will cleans it up, a board and a bucket.
Boy, if Will Linford just continues to do things like that, he is just tough because the other team is thinking, oh, he's just kind of down here filling up space, and he does this about every game.
Here's a dribble drive, take off a shot fake that's in for Savon Thomas for 2. Lead was 10, now back down to 8, 39-31.
Thomas with 9 points. He's had a good game offensively.
Braves coming off a game where they scored 73 points in Jackson. Here early in the second half, they have 39 in Rock Springs. Screen set for Lancaster. Pull-up jumper on the elbow. Too strong. Rebound poked loose into the hands of Shumway. He'll set up a three left wing. Too strong off the rim. This time rebounded by Eddie. And then his pass is stolen by Shumway. Down to Lancaster and scoops it in. Quick hands for Shumway. And then quickly down to Lancaster for two.
Dylan's done a lot of things like that, just kind of facilitating his team. That ends up being a layup there for Cooper.
Lineberger, pull up three, no good. Rebounded by Hedges. Braves with the ball on a 10-point advantage. Left side, Lancaster, three away, good! A Wyoming Army National Guard three ball for Cooper. And the lead is blossomed to 13. The Braves take a timeout. Sorry, Coach Spence takes a timeout for the Tigers. And the Braves have their largest lead of the game. 5:45 to go in the third, back in 30 on SVI.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Coming out of the Rock Springs timeout, Coach Spence has 3 remaining. Coach Shumway still has all 5. The Braves up by 13, Dow.
That's a terrific start to this quarter, led by some deflections, steals, layups, and a couple of threes.
Savon Thomas has the ball in the front court now for the Tigers. Screen set for Thomas. Works it to the left side to Lineberger. Wants to drive. Shot goes down to Eddie. Loose ball out of bounds.
You gotta say, last touch by the Braves. I think Will Linford was thinking that was going to be Star Valley ball.
Austin James will inbound to Eddie on the block, and great defense by Will Linford. Forces the ball out of bounds off of Will. Stays with the Tigers.
I think Will's been rock solid on the low block tonight, doing a lot of good things on both ends.
44-31, Braves by 13 over a good Rock Springs team in Sweetwater County. Here's a three for Money Hunt, can't connect. Linford battling with Eddie for the rebound. There will be a jump ball call, and the arrow favors Rock Springs. But yeah, Linford's doing a great job battling down there with Eddie.
Well, he's going to have to keep doing it because the arrow is still Rock Springs ball. Him and Eddie they're going to be on each other's Christmas card list here after this sequence.
Here's an inbound up top to Thomas. Works to Money Hunt. Quickly left side to Eddie in the corner. Tries to break down Linford but can't. Picks up the dribble. Passes back outside. Money Hunt, top of the key. Hands off to Thomas. Lineberger works on Neal. Pulls up the jumper on the elbow. Tough shot, no good. Rebound to Shumway in the corner. He'll run up the sideline and across half court. Double teamed. Ball passes tipped. Ball loose. Diving on the court. And Zane Hedges comes out with it somehow. Star Valley basketball. Works to Linford. Cooper drives and scores. Heads up play by Zane Hedges to dig the ball out and then find Lancaster for two.
Got to give some credit to Linford too. He was down there. He might have even tapped that ball to Zane.
4:34 to play in the third. 46-31, a 15-point Braves lead. Shot on the elbow, missed. Rebound tipped to Hedges. Zane across half court. Drives the post, nobody stopped him, but is blocked at the rim by Lineberger. And then a foul on Star Valley. What a block by Lineberger. Sandwiched the ball between his hand and the backboard. Here's a look.
There's that sequence on the Fall River Propane replay. That's a pretty emphatic block there from Sam Lineberger.
Eddie subs out, Purvis subs in. Also Lawson into the game for the Braves, and Linford has a seat.
Well, that was Will Linford's third, but has kind of snuck up on me if I'm being truthful. Braves' first team foul here. We're nearing the midway point of the third quarter.
Purvis, he hit the big three right before half. Hands off the basketball. Jumper on the elbow. Blocked by Lancaster. Hedges has the ball again. Back to Cooper. Bounce Shumway. Corner right. Three. Good. Shumway is able to connect. And it's now a 18-point lead. 49-31. Braves starting to open it up on the road against the Tigers.
And Dylan hit the ground. It might have been pretty close to being a 4-point play, and yeah, that's an over and back. That was not tipped.
Star Valley will get it back with 3:43 to play in the third, and another timeout taken by Coach Spence. This one's getting away from him early in the second half. Braves lead at 49-31. 1 minute timeout on SVI.
LCSD2 Transportation Department is currently hiring for multiple positions. Work part-time as a bus aide, starting at $16.75 per hour. Full-time mechanics are also needed, starting at $27 per hour, with medical, dental, and vision benefits, along with the Wyoming retirement system. Activity bus drivers are also needed, starting at $25 per hour with benefits, or become a daily route bus driver, starting at $25 per hour only during the school year. Visit lcsd2.org and click Job Openings.
There's still time to get out and enjoy what winter has to offer in beautiful alpine Wyoming. Snowmobile in the backcountry with your own sled, or rent one from a local retailer. You could also enjoy the scenery on snowshoes or go cross-country skiing on our groomed trails. Maybe get out on the ice for some excellent fishing. And of course, stay a while with exceptional lodging and dining options. Enjoy the winter while you still can and book your stay in alpine Wyoming.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Duke and Dow and live coverage of Star Valley basketball.
Braves on a 14-2 run right now, coming out of the Rock Springs timeout. 49-31. Braves with the lead and the basketball. Third period, 3:43 remains. Rock Springs, a good team. 3-0 inside the Northwest 4A. Lancaster pulls the trigger on a three, no good. Hedges battling down low for the rebound. He's going to be fouled, and that's against the Tigers. Zane is just scrappy.
Well, he's got 9 rebounds, and he had about 4 in this quarter already. The whistle went against the Tigers. Looks like against number 13, that is Andrew Hilton, his first.
Inbound Shumway, inbound three. That one's too strong in the corner. Rebounded by James. He'll have it across the half-court line for the Tigers. Wants to go coast to coast. Here's a hop down the post and good for Boston James. He's really good at the key.
Yeah, I like his game. About 15 feet in, he's got 8 points.
Kick out Lancaster. He drives the post, splits the D. Scoop shot, hang time, no good. Rebounded by Hilton. 3:30 to play in the third period. Rock Springs basketball back the other way.
It's kind of a dangerous point. The Braves has a big lead. They built it up, but you don't want to get complacent.
James, three, no. Battle for the rebound. Cortez comes down with it. Tries to kick it down the baseline. Stolen away by McClure. Smith down the lane. Lancaster open. Transition three. Rattle it in. Cooper Lancaster, a Wyoming Army National Guard 3-ball. And the first time out of the game taken by Coach Shumway. Braves by 19. 3:05 to go in the third on SVI.
Working at Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine is more than just a job. For many, it's a multi-generational career path. It's a way to provide a suitable living for you and your family. It's an environment based on the well-being of each and every employee, with an intense emphasis on safety. So whether you're a recent high school graduate or nearing retirement, visit Simplot.com and select careers. That's Simplot.com and select careers. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, a world of career opportunities.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Star Valley basketball, or no, it's going to be Rock Springs basketball. Now, Rock Springs came into this game as the top rebounding team in 4A. Braves so far have out-rebounded them by 7 as a team.
Yeah, on the stat sheet, on my stat sheet, the Braves out-rebounding the Tigers 22-15 to this point in the contest.
Dayton Schwab back into the game. He came in for a few minutes in the first half, getting his first action of the season. Coming off the knee injury sustained during the football campaign. Here's Lineberger up top to James. Pull-up jumper on the right elbow. Back rimmed it, no good. Rebounded by Schwab in the back court. Dayton across the half-court line now. Drives, hands off to Hedges. Screen set by Lawson. Hedges to the rim. Dumped it down to McClure. Couldn't go up with it, though. Smith retreats back outside. Smith on the free throw line lost the ball. Lawson collects it.
It's a nice pass. It's a nice pass. Smith was just stuck under the backboard.
2:30 to play in the third. Star Valley still leading at 52-33. Hedges. Lancaster. Pull-up jumper on the baseline. Swish. Kind of fading away down the baseline. He can score from anywhere.
Just like that, Cooper's up to 19 points. He gets the block.
And then blocks it on the other side. Came down the floor and blocked it into the hands of Schwab. Then he's pickpocketed, and a two-hand dunk missed, but the cleanup missed. Purvis has it, and then a foul on Star Valley. Second missed dunk of the game for the Tigers. That one by Lionberger. Then Purvis was there, missed a wide-open putback. Did get the rebound, and Star Valley fouled.
Here's that last sequence. You talked about Cooper. He's been finishing at the rim. He's been making threes, and then he shows you can make the ones in between right there.
Star Valley up by 21 points, 54-33. 2 minutes to go in the third period. Leinberger lost the ball, loose on the court. Schwab will have it, bumped, lost it on the side, picked up by James, and Rock Springs gets it back. Tiger basketball, hesitation for Thomas, drives, kick back outside, down the lane, shot, good. Nice move for Cortez. Antonio scores.
First basket of the night for Antonio Cortez.
54-35, Cooper down the lane and scores at the rim again to extend the lead back to 21.
He's feeling really confident right now. 21 for Lancaster.
James wants to answer, does with a blocking call against Star Valley. 1:31 to go in the third, and the clock is stopped there. The and one for Boston James.
Here's that last sequence. Cooper finishes for his to get into the 20s, and then here on the other end, James gets the layup and the and one. He's now got 10 points, looking for number 11. The foul went against Cooper Lawson, his second. He's picked up both of those here just in the last 90 seconds.
Will remain in the game as the free throw is good on the and one attempt. Makes it 56-38. Braves still leading by 18. Backcourt pressure broken. Erickson. Now Lancaster open three, takes a shot, grazed off the front rim, no good. Purvis on the rebound, then Erickson pokes it out of his hands out of bounds. Stays with the Tigers.
And that's probably right there where coach is going to say, all right, we can take a little more time off than that.
He's going to send Shumway back in. He'll check in at the bench. Here's down low to Lionberger on the baseline.
It's a tough matchup there. Smith McClure comes in, and you think about the stretch run last year with Smith. He was really a defensive terror.
Siobhan Thomas goes to James, hesitates, drives to the rim, no good, but a foul. We'll get Smith McClure on the whistle with 58.4 seconds remaining in the fourth team foul on Star Valley. Late third period.
First personal on Smith, fourth team foul on the Braves as we're under a minute to go. And Boston James back to the line. He's 3 of 4 tonight from the charity stripe.
He'll toe the line. Take the shot and miss it, rattling the inside rim. Texting and driving, there really is no and. Wideout reminds you, if you're texting, you're not driving. It's either texting or driving.
Lancaster has a seat. Man, he was red hot in that third quarter. He's got 21 in the game.
Free throw, rattled the inside rim again. Missed them both. McClure on the rebound. Star Valley basketball. Roman Erickson at the half-court line. Crosses over, has the screen. Steps back, no shot. Back to Smith. Works left. Shumway open, left wing. Too strong on the shot. Rebounded, though, by Lawson. Country bounces down the baseline to Shumway. Knocked out of bounds off of the Tigers. Stays with the Braves. Clock is stopped at 41.7 to go in the third. Star Valley leading at 56-38.
Braves now out-rebounding the top rebounding team in 4A by 10. That's been a big part of this game.
Absolutely. Shumway, inbound corner, wants to drive into the lane, scoops it up, hit the deck, fouled, shot no good. Dylan Shumway will peel himself off the floor and go to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Think about a kid like Dylan. He's a gym rat. He's the coach's kid, and he's always probably been a little bit smaller than a lot of guys who play basketball, so he knows he's got to be crafty on how he finishes, and he's got to know how to draw contact, and he did a great job of it right there. Free throw, however, is no good. He'll get one more.
And the clock is stopped at 37.7. Braves leading it by 18. Shumway will try and make it 19. Shot is away and good as he hits it.
He's got 10 in the game now.
57-38. Braves offense comes alive again here in the third period. Dribble drive down the baseline. Good defense and knocked out. A kick call, actually, by Dayton Schwab. Stops the clock at 28.5 to go. 57-38. 19-point Star Valley advantage. Rock Springs inbounds. Driving is Thomas. To the rim, no, but a foul. Stops the clock at 24 seconds to go in the third.
Going to get Dayton Schwab for that one. I'll be honest, got to give Dayton a lot of credit for coming in and doing what he's done so far. But that drive is a quick move to that same side where his leg is, and I might just be a little bit gimpy, just a little bit maybe. Maybe I'm full of it, but that's my guess.
It'd be...
Oh, never mind. They're calling it on Cooper Lawson. That's his third. Never mind all that stuff I just said.
So maybe Cooper Lawson's a bit gimpy. I don't know. I don't know.
He's just 270 pounds.
Yeah. Free throw is good for Savon Thomas. Cuts the lead to 18 again, 57-39.
Thomas in the double digits now. He's got 10. He can match Boston James with 11 right here.
Free throw is good. Tigers trailing 57-40. Star Valley breaks the press. No, the ball's poked away into the hands of Thomas. Goes down low, and there's the dunk from Lineberger. No doubt on that one. Off the steal all alone at the other end. Star Valley with 10 seconds. Pressure by Rock Springs in the backcourt. Work it to McClure. Clock at 6. 5. Stolen by Lineberger. 3, 2. Double team to the backcourt. Goes right side. James. 3 at the buzzer. Good! Whoa! Somehow got it down the floor, and they will count it. It was really close. The officials are going to confer, and they count it.
I think you got it.
57-45, lead down to 12. Interesting a little here down the stretch. Fourth quarter presented by High Country Solutions on the way in 30 seconds on the SBI Sports Network.
Meet your 2025 Star Valley Braves and Lady Braves. Scan the code for a complete roster with pictures and player information. Presented by the University of Wyoming and Star Valley Health. It's your 2025 Star Valley Braves.
Vail Valley Construction is your local source in Star Valley for quality asphalt paving. Whether it's residential or commercial driveway or parking, Vail Valley will have it done with great service at a great price. To get started, visit availvalley.com.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
High Country Solutions fourth quarter in Sweetwater County at Rock Springs High School, where the Tigers hit the 3 at the buzzer. Second time they've done that in the game. They've cut it down to 12, 57-45.
Definitely some momentum from that, and then also the big dunk. So 12 points here. The Tigers feeling like they're right back in it here, at least with a chance.
Lancaster will set up the offense to open up the High Country Solutions fourth. Wants to drive, can't. Kick out. Neal down the barrel 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Linford. Missed the putback. The rebound is there for the Tigers. Rock Springs with a chance at a foul in the front court. They'll foul Lineberger. Shumway gets, no, they'll say a whistle, or a travel on Lineberger.
It's the second time you've seen the officials kind of say, I saw this, and one overrules the other. Last time it went in the favor of the Tigers. This time it goes in favor of the Braves.
Star Valley will get it back with 7:42 to go in the fourth. 57-45, Star Valley on top. Nice pass down to Hedges. Missed the layup, though. Cooper threaded the needle. Hedges just missed it. Ball tipped by Shumway, and he can't save it as it goes out of bounds.
Boy, the Braves, the last 4 or 5 possessions have just absolutely gone the Tigers' way. And you just need to calm down and start making good passes and good decisions.
Here's Money Hunt in the backcourt for the Tigers across the timeline. Screen set, drives the post, bounces down the post to Eddie. Blocked by Hedges.
Wow.
Eddie blocked by Hedges and out of bounds. Officials looking, no signal. It's going to stay with Rock Springs. What a play by Zane Hedges.
Zane's given up some serious size there to Eddie, but went and challenged him. That's not the surprising part, but gets the block.
Stays with the Tigers. They're inbounding on the baseline. Just inside the corner. Bounce to the perimeter to Money Hunt. He's on the left wing and will square things up top. Lineberger with it. Has a screen. Defense rolls over top of it. Drives the angle. Pulls up the jumper. Good defense, but he rattles it down anyway. And we're down to a 10-point game. 7 minutes remains. Not over yet. Ball loose. Picked up. Neal 3. Corner. No. Tip back up and in. Lancaster with the tip in. Off the miss to make it a 12-point game and a timeout by Coach Shumway. We'll take it as well. 6:52 to go in the fourth. Braves lead 59-42 back in 60 on the SBI Sports Network.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located 1 block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring. You're watching Star Valley High School basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Tigers have made it interesting down the stretch, but a big tip-in by Lancaster makes it 59-47.
That kind of helped stem the momentum a little bit because the Tigers were building.
Here's a pass down the baseline to Lionberger. Watch out as he gets alive.
It's a beautiful pass.
It's going to be some pressure in the backcourt.
They're going to get Savon Thomas, I believe, for that foul.
So
first.
They put 3 points on the board after Lionberger made that. I'm not sure what that's all about.
Yeah, they need to fix that. It should be a 10-point advantage.
10-point game. 6:25 to go. Hopefully that's caught and corrected. Here's Lancaster, drives, caught underneath, kicks out to Shumway. He's at the free throw line. Hands off on the elbow, works it left, Nilled, open shot, takes it for 3, no good. Rebounded by Lionberger, and it's Rock Springs basketball. Scoreboard hasn't been fixed yet as James drives. He's under the rim, his shot no, and a rebounded by Nilled. Star Valley basketball leading it by 10, 59-49. Here's a drive by Lancaster to the rim and scores. Coop down the post for 2.
They've had no answer for Cooper tonight. 25 in the game for Lancaster.
61-49 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. A 12-point Star Valley lead. Up top is Money Hunt for the Tigers. Work it down low to Purvis. Tries to back down Linford. Missed the scoop hook shot. Rebounded by Star Valley. Lancaster crosses the lane, pulls up the jumper, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Money Hunt on the board. He's across the timeline. 5:13 to go in the fourth. Big crossover move. Lobbed it up, missed the shot, got his own rebound. Shot fake up, blocked, but a foul. And he'll go to the Riverside Dental free throw line with the clock at 5:07 to go in the fourth.
I will say this, though, Duke. The longer that stays on the scoreboard, the more concern you have because that means no one has come over to correct it. I mean, did somebody miss a three-pointer earlier in the game? I don't think we did.
Well, it was such an odd time to put up the extra point. It was during gameplay.
Yeah,
so.
they put up 3 after a 2-point dunk.
So the free throw's good, which should make it 61-50, which is what we got on our board because 5:07 to go in the fourth. We'll keep an eye on that one. Second free throw is bouncing, no good. Rebounded by Nilled. Ball poked away, but Bryson recollects it. Dribbles away from some pressure and goes to Hedges. Zane across the half court. Lancaster works it right side to Nilled, and a foul on the perimeter against the Tigers will stop the clock at 4:53 to go in the game.
Foul will go against Money Hunt. That is his second. And that's the second team foul on the Tigers. 4:53 to go in the regulation.
Here's Lancaster, scoop underneath and scores with baseline and a reverse layup under the rim for 2.
12th field goal made for Cooper. 27 points.
Here's Thomas on the outside, screen, drive, and a whistle. A travel call. They take it away from Thomas and give it to Star Valley. Here's the replay. 4:37 to go in the High Country Solutions fourth quarter. Braves by 13, 63-50. Hedges, Lancaster, front court back to Zane. Makes a move down the paint, kick out 3. Lancaster off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Eddie underneath. Outlets to Lionberger across the timeline. double teamed on the perimeter. Wants to work it to the free throw line, and a whistle stops the clock. It's going to be a foul away from the ball. Will be against Star Valley with 4:15 to go in the fourth.
Foul's going to go against Zane Hedges, his first. Each team has 2 team fouls with 4:15 to go here in the fourth quarter.
63-50 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Braves by 13, trying to hold off the Tigers. Drive for James, no, but a foul. Comes with 4:05 to go. Gives Star Valley their 3rd team foul, and Boston James to the Riverside Dental free throw line. 2 shots.
It's, 3rd personal on Cooper Lancaster, 3rd team foul. James to the line where he is 3 of 6 tonight. He missed his last couple on his last trip. That one's good.
So unless we missed something, I don't think we did, but it's 63-52 here on the gym, but they gave 3 points on a layup. Dunk, yeah. So,
I mean, dunks are fun, but they're still worth 2.
So free throws missed. 63-51 is the correct score. Here's Lancaster, harassed by Lineberg in the front court. Screen set, Lineberger over it. Lancaster's foul. No, a timeout taken by Coach Shumway. We'll take the timeout as well. 30-second variety. 3:49 to go in the fourth quarter on SVI Sports.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit starvalleydisposal.com. That's starvalleydisposal.com.
Time to go back to the court with more live coverage of Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Coming out of the timeout, there is a conversation having at the score table about that extra point. The Star Valley stat keeper went over to the table, see if they change it or not. Right now it still says 63-52 as Star Valley will inbound. And it doesn't look like they're going to change it. Star Valley basketball, Hedges. Works it over to Lancaster, drives, baseline, fouled under the rim, and he goes to the free throw line. Boy, Cooper has been just a monster here in the second half.
Yeah, he has been a demon. They haven't had much of an answer for him either. Foul is going to go against Sam Eddy. First personal on Eddy, and 3rd team foul on the Tigers. Cooper to the line. This is only his 3rd free throw too, Duke. It's not like he's made a bunch of his points from the line. He's got 28 now, which I'm not sure. I'm just going from memory, but this might be a career high.
Second free throw to give him 29, and he does. Lancaster pushing 30. The Braves lead it by 13-14, 65-51. Ball moving around the outside to James. Drives the post. Shot is good. Boston James trying to keep pace for the Tigers.
He's got 17. He's had a nice game.
He averages 15. Second leading scorer on the team. Ball poked away from Neal, then out of bounds. Stays with Star Valley in front of their own bench.
I know I kind of sound like a broken record, but if you're the Braves, take care of the ball, you make your free throws, you're in great shape here. Those are the ifs, though.
3:17 to go in the High Country Solutions fourth quarter. Inbound backcourt to Lancaster. 3:15 and counting. Star Valley leading it 65-53. Cooper can't get it to drop that time on the drive. Rebounded though by Neal.
7 rebounds for Bryson.
Lancaster, right wing, goes to Hedges at the circle. Now drives, he's to the rim, and contested shot blocked. Rebounded though by Hedges. He'll clear it back outside, and there's a foul on the perimeter with Zane getting the rebound. He actually was there, almost got tied up with Will Linford, his own player, and they looked at each other and said, who's taking it?
Oh, I guess either one of us can take it. That's actually rebound number 10 for Zane.
Star Valley out-rebounding the Tigers, who came in leading the state in boards.
And right now it's 34-21 on my stat sheet.
Really out-rebounding them. Braves with the lead, up by 12 down the stretch. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Rock Springs. Going to stay with the Braves.
Here comes Arrington Purvis. Protect the three-point line. Here comes Arrington Purvis.
That's right. He hit the big three. His time expired in the half.
That was a very memorable moment.
Hedges with the ball for Star Valley. Feeds to Shumway. Braves just trying to burn some time here. With the lead, ball poked away. Lancaster collects it. Being double teamed. Linford quickly passing around. Lancaster drives, stops, back up top to Nield, and he's fouled. That will be the 15th foul and shots to come.
We've talked about how the school year of 26-27, you'll have the shot clock. But until then, you got a double-digit lead and there's 3 minutes left, and you can handle the ball. It's mighty tough for the other team to do much about it.
So Bryson Neal to the Riverside Dental free throw line. He had a hot start to the game, a couple threes early, as the free throw is bouncing off the back iron and no good.
Yeah, Bryson, 12 first-half points.
Lead is still 12.
So that was foul number 3 on Lionberger, and that seemed like that was such a big part of the first half, but that was just his next foul is right there.
Second free throw, no good. Linford battling with Purvis for the board, out of bounds off of Linford. So it will be Tiger basketball. Braves trying to hold off the Rock Springs rally. 2:10 to go in the fourth. And I guess they're not going to take that point off the board as Lineberger drives, dumps it to Purvis, knocked out, picked up by Thomas. He drives, kicks outside to James. Boston gets caught up and fouled. That'll be the 14th foul, the minute 58 to go in the fourth. And the scoreboard here in the gym still says 65-54.
The only thing I could think of is that they have awarded another point on something that they thought that was end up being a 3 that initially was a 2, but
here's a quick foul on the perimeter.
But as you said, they added that point after a dunk from Rock Springs. It's just been kind of confusing.
That will be free throws for Sam Lionberger after the foul. Stops the clock at 1:54 to go.
Lionberger 3 of 4 from the line. He hits that one. He's got 13 points now. That was foul number 2 on Bryson Neald.
Coach Spence has 1 timeout remaining. Shumway has 4 as the free throw is good. Lineberger gets them both. Minute 53 remains in the game. Lancaster in the front court. Drives, stops, behind him to Nill. Back to Lancaster. He'll step back and try and burn some more clock. And a quick foul from Lionberger to put Cooper to the Riverside Dental free throw line. He'll have a chance to break 30 points on the evening.
4th personal on Lionberger. And you know, you go back in the history of Star Valley basketball, there's not a whole heck of a lot of guys who've scored 30 points in a game. It's not a super long list. So when you do it, it's a pretty big deal, and Cooper Lancaster just did it.
Free throw is good. Gets him to 30 on the night from the Riverside Dental free throw line. 1 more is away. That one's good. Braves pushing 70 points again. For the second game in a row, they have 67 right now and lead it by 12. Rock Springs basketball. Thomas works to James. 3, no good. Linford on the rebound. Time running out for the Tigers. A minute 24 to go. Backcourt pressure. Star Valley breaks it. Shumway on the outside. Goes to Hedges. Left side Cooper. Had a 3, but wisely didn't take it. More time off the clock. Hedges, Shumway, minute 10 to go in the game, and Shumway is fouled to stop the clock from rolling down. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining at 67-55 Braves. Now we're gonna concede and put the point on the board, I guess. 67-56.
Well, on my spreadsheet, I have nowhere to put it. So they want to report it later that that's what the score is, that's fine, but I don't know how to do it. Shumway's free throw is good.
That's fair. From the Riverside Dental free throw line, Shumway will have one more, both teams in the bonus.
And guess what else? I'm going to tweet my score too.
Yeah. Second free throw missed. Purvis on the rebound. 65 seconds remains. Purvis, another 3, no good. Rebound fought for on the court, still loose. Lancaster tracks it down, and he's quickly fouled by Lionberger. And Lionberger, I believe, is done.
Yep. I was kind of making that point. He didn't really commit any fouls in the second half until just this last little bit, and then he picked up all 3 of them, and yeah, now he's done.
So the Braves
Sorry, Duke. So Sam Lineberger fouls out, 14 points.
So the Braves in good position to pick up a really nice win on the road against a solid Tiger team.
And more important than that, they just look good doing it, especially in that third quarter. They've been withstood kind of a furious rally from the Tigers and maintained that double-digit lead. Free throw's good from Lancaster. Goes 1 of 2.
Come on, Coop. That's a joke, of course.
32 points.
Yeah. 69-56. Purvis, baseline spin, no good. Rebounded by Linford. The rebounding has been the most impressive thing of the win tonight.
Yeah, on my sheet, 36-22 in favor of the Braves.
Lancaster will go backcourt, trying to tiptoe the half-court line, and backcourt violation with 34 seconds to go, but the Braves leading it by 13, 69-56.
The funny part is even kind of looking up, it's like, are you sure? Yeah, you did. I'm as sure as they gave them an extra point.
Yeah, 30 seconds to go. Extra point ended up being no factor in this one. 3-ball missed by Purvis, rebounded by Lancaster. 24 seconds and a quick foul, and time is just out. James will pick up the foul. Just 23 seconds remaining. Stay with us for Silver Star postgame coverage. We'll dissect this one a little bit, take you deep in the stat sheet, have your player of the game. Star Valley hosting Green River tomorrow. Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, if he can hit more than one free throw here.
He could be tired. Free throw is good. Cooper 7 of 9 from the line, 33 points. In case you're wondering, school record is 41 in the game. That was Will Shinover.
All right, he got both. I'll eat my words.
34 points, so Cooper needs another 7 points to tie the school record.
Scoop shot on the other end is missed by the Tigers. Hedges on the rebound at 13 seconds. Tiger defense backs off. Lancaster across the timeline, and he'll be able to dribble out the clock. 7-6 for the second consecutive game. The Braves break 70 points offensively, and their defense shines, holding the Tigers to 56 under their average. But the boards, the big story of the game, out rebounding in an impressive fashion against the top rebounding team in the 4A classification. And as the buzzer sounds here at Rock Springs High School, your final, Star Valley 71, Rock Springs 56. Tigers will drop to 6-7 overall on the record. Again, a non-quad game, so they remain perfect inside of Northwest play for the Rock Springs Tigers. The Braves get to 500 on the season, 7-7 overall, and still in control, 3-0 inside the Southwest District.
And Braves playing as well as I think as anybody that we've seen, of course, definitely on this side, but winning 6 straight and doing it in convincing fashion here the last couple weekends.
Again, your final 71-56, Braves with the win on the road. Silver Star post-game coverage here on the SBI Sports Network. And looks like Shumway went one way and our courtside reporter went the other. So he's in the locker room. So now let's jump right into our halftime or our post-game battle stats.
Well, for the Tigers, Boston James had a nice game offensively. He led the way with 17 points, 5 of 10 from 2-point range, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line. Lineberger does finish with 14 before he fouled out. 11 points for Savon Thomas and 4 points for Sam Eddy. 3 apiece for Arrington Purvis and Andrew Hilton. 2 points for Antonio Cortez and 1 point for Andrew Moneyhun. The Tigers shooting 5 of 17 from 3. That's 29%. 12 of 18 from the free throw line, 67%. They were out rebounded by the Braves on my sheet, 38-22. That was a big factor in today's game. The Braves got a huge ball game from Cooper Lancaster, 34 points for Cooper to go with 4 rebounds and 4 assists. He went 10 of 16 inside the arc, 2 of 6 from range, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. 12 points for Bryson Neal, 11 for Dylan Shumway, 11 rebounds for Zane Hedges.
We do have Coach Shumway down on the floor, so we'll pick up your stats here in just a few. Let's send it down to Millie Kazare with Coach Shumway. Millie.
Hey guys! So, Coach, good game today. How do you adjust to your strategies based on your opponents?
We just try to play to teams, try to take away their strength. Every team has an identity. The trick is finding what theirs is. We knew we had to contain Zero. I don't know what he ended up with, but we made him work for everything he got.
Okay, now it was great to see Dayton Schwab out there on the court. Tell us about him and having him back.
I love Dayton. I love the way he plays. Great kid. It's been tough for him being hurt. We're excited to get him back this week, and in time he'll get back in the rhythm of stuff.
Yes. And according to our tally, Cooper Lancaster got 34 points today. How big of an impact is he on the team?
I believe it. He's a stud, and he gets going. He's tough to handle. He can score at all 3 levels, so we're glad he's on our side.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you. That's Millie Kazare with the Miles CPA courtside report with Coach Matt Shumway. And yeah, Dayton Schwab, first minutes tonight of the season, coming back from injury sustained during the football season. So that's a big storyline tonight as well in the win. Dallas, wrap up those post-game battle stats.
Another big effort in the stat sheet. 11 rebounds for Zane Hedges. Zane had 3 points as well. Wrapping up the scoring, Linford with 5. Roman Erickson had 2. Cooper Lawson had 4. The Braves went 8 of 24 from the three-point line, 33%, 13 of 21 from the free throw line, 62%. And that is a look at your post-game battle stats.
Presented by Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home, where you find quality, price, and service. A block south of the Arch in Afton. That's Battleson Brothers Flooring. With the Braves winning 71-56. Now your player of the game. Shock us, will you?
Well, kind of hard to go against Cooper Lancaster. 34 points. He made 12 field goals tonight, 8 free throws. That is a heck of a ball game. He is our player of the game tonight. 34 for Cooper, who kind of burst on the scene winning that with that game winner as a freshman. Remember that? Now he's a junior and scoring 34 points.
Player of the game presented by Star Valley Skidoo. Cooper Lancaster, congratulations. Top quality products combined with excellent service standards. Visit StarValleySkidoo.com. That is StarValleySkidoo.com. Braves at home tomorrow against the Green River Wolves.
Yeah, that one tips off 6 p.m. for the varsity boys, 4:30 for the girls. We hope you'll come out to Star Valley High School, fill that gym. Kind of an odd situation with no game on Friday, but a home game on Saturday. And come on out and fill those stands. They need that help.
Absolutely. If you can't be in the stands, we got you covered. Live coverage on SVI again, 4 and 5:30 tomorrow, hosting the Green River Wolves. Lady Braves and Braves both win tonight in Rock Springs. Thank you for joining us as we wrap up the Silver Star postgame show. I'm Duke Dans with Dal Erickson, Millie Kazare courtside, David Kazare producing, and as always, a fantastic camera crew joining us tonight in Sweetwater County. We'll catch you live from Star Valley High tomorrow.